Good evening, Grim City. Welcome to Night Queen Radio. I feel fresh, renewed, and ready to bring you the best stories. Join me, won't you? At least for the night. About what's happening in our beloved city. In case you've been in a casket for the last 6 weeks, the news on everyone's mind. Are vampires real? Reports of behavior that can only be described as suspiciously vampiric have only increased in recent weeks, causing Grim City citizens to speculate. As you likely know, Grim City has become a haven for nightlife, bringing prosperous economic conditions to the otherwise innocuous town. It remains to be seen what effect these purported vampires will have. In other news, the Grim City Dragons capped the miraculous turnaround season with a championship title, defeating the Northumbria Pirates 17-12. Head coach Hawthorne said, quote, "We never gave up on each other. I'm so proud of the way we turned things around. We're going to be celebrating this for a long time. Way to go, Dragons. Keep up the good work." Subsequently, rioting in Grim City briefly flared up, likely due to the championship win. One car was flipped on South Farthing Drive, and some minor damage was done to city structures, but police quickly contained the crowd, which was mostly peaceful and celebratory. Now, don't keep me waiting forever, baby. Pick up the phone and dial 323-NIGHT for a chance to listen to your own voice on the radio. Hi, caller. You're on with the Night Queen.
Yes, hello. I would like to formally extend you an invitation.
I have been invited to many things lately, lucky me. What's this offer about?
I am assembling a collection of extraordinary individuals such as yourself, both gentlemen and ladies.
Extraordinary, you say? You have me intrigued, good sir.
Mr. Allen, if you please. You see, there are forces of darkness in this world that must be fought. That is why we need this team. Darkness and villainy cannot be allowed to win.
I'm sorry, Mr. Allen, but I happen to have a fondness for the dark.
Yes, well, remember that while greatness lies within you, you must decide how to use it. We're all but one step away from becoming the monster within.
A rather dour outlook on humanity, wouldn't you say?
When you've seen the things that I've seen, my dear, very little surprises you.
Well, I wish you luck, Mr. Allen, but try to keep an eye for the good in the world, too. Well, that was certainly a first. Next caller, our ears are all yours.
Yeah, hi. My name is Jane.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. What can the Night Queen do for you, my dear?
Well, I sure would love it if people would stop breaking my mirrors. I run the antique shop a year's gone by down on 27th Avenue, and people keep breaking my mirrors when I'm not looking.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Can't imagine what would prompt a person to do such a thing.
We've been in this town for over 40 years. Never had anything like this happen.
40 years? You must have some stories then.
Oh, yes, we've been through it all. I remember when Green City was just a rainy little town out west of the high forest. Now the city has grown. People are moving here like it's the gold rush. Don't get me wrong, it's been good for the city, but I hope it doesn't bring in too many unsavory types.
Oh, I see. Any idea why they're attacking the mirrors?
I don't know. There's been more strange types coming into the store, though I try not to judge. If folk want to wear big coats and black clothes, I'm not going to judge them. Just wish they'd leave my mirrors alone.
You hear that, you potential vandals out there? Leave the property of our shop owners alone. They built the city, we owe them our respect. Queen's orders. The night is young, and we share it together. You're tuned into Night Queen Radio until the first light of dawn.
When you need high performance, you need the ultimate in hydration. Twitch's Thirst Crusher will give you the refreshing drink you need to crush your thirst and keep your head in the game. Too much thirst bringing down your game? With Twitch's Thirst Crusher, you can avoid those thirst traps and be your best every day. Try one today, and crush your thirst.
Welcome back, dear listeners. Studio's lonely tonight, so come keep me company. Evening caller, what do you have for me?
Hello, Night Queen. I'm a security guard. I work the night shift.
Really? That makes two of us. Where do you work, if I may ask?
I patrol a couple of factories in the industrial area.
Oh, by the docks?
Yeah, that's the one. Just wanted to say that I listen to you every night. So, in a way, we're both on duty.
Glad to be of service. I know well the effects of the silence of the night.
Yeah, I could go crazy on my own. You hear little noises here and there. Floorboards creaking, the wind, pipes, rats. Your imagination goes wild in the dark. You start thinking about ghosts and seeing crazy stuff. It makes me so jumpy.
Apart from that, it should be a rather calm shift, right?
Yeah, except when I have to do the rounds outside by the containers. The noises those things make when it rains or during storms, they're like something from beyond the grave.
I hear you.
I know I must sound like a total chicken.
Not at all. It's just your primal instincts kicking in.
But since I discovered the show, no more fright nights.
Then, as long as you tune in, I promise to help you survive the night. And that's what I'm here for, my listeners. To keep you company through the long, dark hours. It's the witching hour, magic's in the air. You've tuned into Night Queen Radio. And now, a little story from the Queen's Vault. Sit tight for some magical moment. One night, as I was going home after work, crossed paths with a hooded man. His figure was tall, slender, and imposing, and I neither welcomed nor dreaded his presence. He stopped briefly, and I could hear him say, "The wolves, they come for you. Your hour draws near." I usually don't engage in that kind of interaction, especially so close to dawn, but the spirit within me stirred. "You're wrong," I responded. "The wolf sets no ill will against me, for I see them in dreams. They are my protectors, my guides through the dark woods. They care for me, and I fight alongside them. If they are coming, then I come with them. Should they hunt, I shall guide them. And know this, the prey must be ever elusive to survive, but the wolf needs only to find you once." The man walked on into the night, and as I felt the chill of the breeze comforting me, I knew that I was not alone. And you? Do you have a spirit animal? Tell me all about it.
Dear potential client, if you ever wondered if the cake was real, I have the answer for you. It is It is completely, absolutely real. Cake is an excellent motivator in several fields, and none better than ours. Come down to Moon Cake Bakery, and we will show you. Our specialty is the Black Forest Cake, with a base of sinfully delicious devil's food, the purest, darkest chocolate vanilla frosting layers, and topped with fresh berries. Still don't believe me? Come visit us. We will be glad to have you.
And we are back. Don't worry, I would never leave you. Next caller, I welcome your company.
Hi. I just heard your story about the spirit animal.
You did. What are your thoughts? Do you feel connected to any creature?
I do, actually, yeah. I think my spirit animal is, the opossum.
Oh, I think it's the first time I've heard that one. How was that?
Well, I was out the other night, and one of them was crossing the street, and then it looked at me with those shiny eyes and all. We looked at each other for like, I don't know, a long time. Then it was like telling me to follow it, so I did, and guess what?
I can't imagine. It led you to some treasure?
Yeah, no, it led me to a dumpster.
I see. And did you find a golden watch in there or something?
Nope, nothing. There was just pure honest garbage. Piles of it. And I love garbage. It was a magical moment.
And that makes it your spirit animal?
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta pick something, right?
I don't doubt it. I'm starting to see the resemblance. I think I can manage one more lucky caller for the night. Last caller, be gentle.
Hey, Night Queen. How's it going?
Well, hello, caller. What's got your knickers in a knot?
Well, just, how hard it is to get a date in this town. I mean, to find an actual decent person to go out with.
My dear, tell us your trouble.
Well, so, I'm on Banger. You know, that new dating app? And I'm putting down all kinds of stuff. I'm an investment banker. I live in a mansion that I inherited. I can play the guitar, drive a sports car, own a yacht. You know all that.
Caller, done very well for yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, well, it's all about getting them to think the right things, right? So as I'm talking to these ladies on there, and they're hot, don't get me wrong. And they seem interested in all.
Oh, who wouldn't be?
And so I'm getting serious with one of them. We're chatting for hours, and she says she wants to meet up, but she needs some money to buy a dress. Well, if she thinks I'm a millionaire, then I should be able to wire her a few $100 for a dress, right? So I do. Then she has car troubles, needs more money. So I send her some more. Then she says she wants to fly in to meet me, but she lives pretty far away. And a plane ticket will cost her a couple grand. So okay, I wire her some money.
Sounds like a good foundation you're building there, caller.
Thing is, kind of running dry over here, So anyways, I ask her when she's coming to visit. And you know what? I haven't heard from her in weeks. I'm beginning to wonder if she's coming at all.
Oh, my dear, I think you might have been scammed.
Yeah, well, I thought as much. Last time I used an app. Just a bunch of liars and fakes out there.
Well, you had it here, folks. Pretending to be a millionaire on online dating apps does not, in fact, lead to true love. Well, you look at the time. Thank you for staying with me for so long. Stay safe out there, and if you see anything unusual, come running to me. But don't do anything I wouldn't do, Grim City. Good night.